up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday to you. We got one more day to the weekend. Amen, I guess. Got to get my garage door replaced Saturday, so not exactly a good weekend, but at least that'll be done. 2 months without a garage. Got very fortunate though. Around the neighborhood, they've been doing reconstruction, so if I need to take out trash, I just kind of sneak out middle of the night, kind of throw my trash in their dumpster. Sneaky Brent. Last night we left off in death row with Chris. We found the EVP when we went by the shower. Excuse me. Posted it to social media and TikTok, or Facebook and TikTok. For those that want to watch the show later, it does upload to YouTube. Those who forgot, trying to set up where I can go live to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, restream or something. I'll figure it out. Got to figure out the right plugins. I know you don't need restream. I know you can do it through OBS. Working on that. So what's up, Windsor? How you doing, bud? So yeah, I'm working on getting things back in order. We got 2 more videos here to finish from night 1 roaming. Then we're going to go back and watch the video with Chris videoing me in the execution chamber. We're not going to do the video of me in it till the very end. Like I've said, we're going to live up to that one. Then probably Monday we'll start back into audio. I've been good, Windsor. Just really busy. It's just good to be back. So I'm going to go on, get over to analyzing screen. We've got 17 minutes left of this, then like 6 or 7 minutes of the next video, then we'll get on to the next one. So then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the night, or just cut it early. So kind of hour to an hour and a half. Then we're playing about ear right now till I get adjusted back streaming. Then we'll be good. So anarchy, nothing, untouchables. You're not that untouchable. You're on death row. What is that? Sarissa Wallace, 4430 Wendy Lane, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89115, 702-6510992. Wow, okay. I'm going to look this up. Actually, I looked up the person. I ain't going to lie. I didn't contact him. That would be too weird. Again, that is Sarissa Wallace, 4430 Wendy Lane. Alright, I'm gonna do some research on that. Maybe send her a picture of this. Check down here just to be a wise guy. Why is there a hole over here? The hell? It's nothing. You're really tired. It's been a long, busy day. can see, I'm just kind of giving a walkthrough. Now, we've been investigating pretty heavy. So I'm kind of intrigued. I've been told to check areas.
Did you walk up to the cell and look in on me?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you did, and then I looked over and you were gone. I was like, what the
Yeah, something told me to check under the bunks, so I did.
I'll bet money I got an EVP. I know I heard something. I saved it, but it's hard to hear with the echoes. I'm going to have to isolate it better.
And that should go about another 50 minutes or so.
That cell, man, there was some gnarly shit going on in that cell. And then after that cell talks like crazy, they got pictures of the horn dude in the main cell house windows from outside.
Really?
Yeah. Big, tall, perfect image of horn dude.
That's not good.
Well, it wasn't. That's what everybody said, but that's Michelle's protector. That's what it looks like.
Turn off. There you go.
Michelle's protector looks like that.
Okay. As you say horn guy, I'm going, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, but that's what her protector looks like.
All right. Don't know really much else to say to you guys. What do you think? D or C?
What do you try to see?
Okay. Let's hit C36, I guess. That's where I've gotten the most for me, I mean. All right, gentlemen, thank you for speaking with us.
See, I don't have that sick, twirly feeling in my stomach.
You walked away from there.
Yeah.
Before we, I think after we get done with C, that we might call it.
Okay.
It's gonna be close to 11 now, I think. Okay, so we'll aim for 11 on our stopping time.
Okay.
And we just gotta go get all the shit picked up.
Yeah.
Figure we'll grab the GoPros while we're here.
Yeah, might as well get it all over here.
This is C.
Alright guys, we're back.
Gentlemen, I promised you I'd come back tonight. Could you give me a hell yeah or rap on yourselves, please? Now I'm getting a heavy feeling.
I was just gonna say my stomach just flipped over.
I just got like real tense across my shoulders.
Yeah, I'm getting hit real hard in the stomach. It's way worse up here than it was over there. So I wonder if the horn dude's up here. Michelle's protector's up there walking around.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we did last year when we brought some friends up here to speak with you. And you tapped on it when I asked you to light this Eddie up. You did. Again, guys, my name is Brent. It's good to see you again. People remember me. Hopefully I wasn't too much of a jerk last year when I brought that pretty girl up here with her film crew. When I waved that wand around and asked you to tap on this little box on the bars for me, you lit it up pretty for her. It really impressed her to show your intelligence and to show you we're here with us. I hope you guys have been doing well over the past year. And it's good to be here to talk to you again. So, thank you. Could you please tap on that box for me, please, to let me know you're here? You know, Chris and Susan have invited me back again this year. Unfortunately, I'm only here 2 nights. You know, tonight and tomorrow night. So, you know, I'd like to know you're here with me right now. And I'm pretty sure you are. So what we're gonna do, try to straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright. That's really bright.
You've been walking around all night in the dark, dumbass. Of course it's gonna be bright.
Way too bright. Okay, I can't really prevent that, guys, so we're gonna try our
Road hell
best
is
here.
bright. It's bright. It's a light. You're in the dark, dumbass.
Great. I shouldn't have let that go. So bear with me, guys. You can hear some plastic clacking.
We have a
We're gonna
jack.
bring that back.
We have a jack.
Right there. All right. All right, here we are, guys. Cell C36. As I promised, I'm going to try to get this as close as we can. Let me bring this back so I can see it. Gentlemen, again, it's good to be back in here. You guys have always been so welcoming to me over the past, well, 3 of the 5 years. I'll make it 5 now. The first year, we brought somebody we shouldn't have. So, again, for that, I'm sorry. You know, and you guys called me a jerk the second year because I kind of deserved it. Okay, I did deserve it. And the first year, we brought somebody we shouldn't have. So, again, for that, I'm sorry. You know, and you guys called me a jerk the second year because I kind of deserved it. Okay, I did deserve it. And we've kind of let the bygones be bygones, and you guys have been really good. So if you are here, could you tap on that for me, please, and light her up like a Christmas tree? I know it's a parlor trick, and you're an intelligent gentleman. I shouldn't be asking you to do parlor tricks, but it'll at least let me know you're here. What the fuck is that? Okay, just hanging hook. Never mind. Not here trying to take your guys' stuff, just kind of curious. While I'm watching that meter, I'm going to look over here. Just a England. Always say check the sinks. So here we are checking sinks. And it's solid, so there'd be nothing hidden. Could there still be something hidden in the lights, though? Probably not. No. So, gentlemen, I do have to ask you, not like I'm going to a warden or anything, did you guys have anything hidden in this cell that's still hidden here? Could you light that up for me, please? if you can light that box up for me, I'll definitely come back here tomorrow night and speak with you guys again, because it will be another year before I'm back. How would you guys feel if a bunch of us just came up here and camped out in these cells for the night? Would that make you happy?
I would love to spend a night in a cell in that prison.
That just you?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris in the background.
I have one tap on the cell next to me.
What's that?
I was telling you to bang on the cell because that's where Michelle got bam.
Yeah.
But I just heard a tap.
Like I said, when we brought Spirit Nevada up last year, we had them activating the Eddy right here on these bars. They're not doing it this year.
Huh. Well, you know, there's reasons too. We got the art, they're pissed about that. We've seen that every time we've been here.
I brought that up in culinary. Are you guys pissed about the art? Could you light it up? And didn't get a response. I'm like, do me a favor, go up to infirmary and knock it off the walls if you don't like it.
Right.
So
We've had that, and then when Susan and I came in here after the summer shutdown,
yeah,
you know, we don't run in the summer. And there was all the construction bullshit going on, all the construction tools all over everywhere. They were dead quiet that night, dude. I mean, we weren't getting anything.
and I come in every cell. I'm checking for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
Yes, that was.
Everywhere.
Did we get it?
They were dead quiet that night, dude. I mean, we weren't getting anything.
And I come in every cell. I'm checking for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
Yes, that was.
GoPro didn't pick it up.
And I come in every cell. I'm checking for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
Yes, that was. That was really loud.
Have to wait for the recorder.
Okay, guys, we did MDVP C3691. All right.
Is there a TV in that room?
And what was?
The one you were just in?
Yes.
What the fuck? How do I not know that?
C30, there was one in there last year.
I know, how do I not know that? Wild. That's wild.
Okay.
I didn't know that was in here, and I've been here a million times.
Yeah, that was up there freaking last year, man.
I wonder if it's been here and I know that, I just forget because it's just a picture.
You get so complacent with it, yeah.
Beat me to it. You just get so used to seeing everything.
Well, let's run down to D and see if we can get the creeper and.
I found a shank in one of these cells here, and I left it alone, didn't touch it because it wasn't made yet. I found all the parts to it. And I came back and somebody said, oh, I think they're in a grocery store.
What are the odds of stuff so being in these cells though?
Yeah, the blade was broken off and sitting by itself, and the toothbrush handle that was all filed in the middle was sitting there.
Okay, there's the end of that one. All right, there's one more left for this section. This cat's driving me nuts.
Shit.
But when I came back to find it like a year later, it was gone.
Is there still possible there's shit in here?
Oh, for sure there is. 100%. I'm always on the lookout. I found 10 myself so far, just myself.
Wow.
And some of them are just the razor blades.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found 10 myself.
Just a hook.
Yeah, those are all over.
Could you imagine us walking by and catch that on the light and be like,
Right?
I'm so curious about finding something in Pitney.
Yeah. It'll be cool tomorrow. We're going to dig through that.
If getting an EVP saying check the sink,
Mm-hmm.
but how many prisoners were in there after Pitney?
Right, or before him, you might need something.
Oh, I'm getting wobbly on the knees. See if I get choked up again up here. That's gotta be from them working on the ceiling.
Yeah, the roof up there.
See it first.
Well, they really trashed the shit out of this.
Fuck yeah, they did.
This wasn't like this last time I was up there. So this has been like this last week. I ran around up here for 2 fucking hours because these 2 birds were up there flying around. I couldn't get them. So finally I opened a shit ton of these windows. I put some water on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with these freaking privacy things?
So some of them got it and some of them didn't. It's just look at the drum.
So it's just, is it technically just a privacy thing or?
Yeah, just so you can shit when I go without the car moving your penis.
I don't,
Somebody's water bottle.
the hell are they using to stick on the walls? That looks like blood.
No, we saw some of that earlier today. We're not 100% sure what it is. It's in a lot of cells though.
Okay, never mind.
It's probably like barbecue sauce or chocolate or some shit.
The snozberries taste like snozberry.
The shit that comes out of my mouth sometimes.
Didn't I say D24? I think I did. What cell did I put it in? I don't remember. And it came all the way down. If there's anybody here with us this evening, please come out and make a loud noise.
It's weird. I don't feel shit in here.
I don't either now.
I felt big time butterflies in that cell I was in, but I don't feel anything here. You never know. Maybe us going in the dead chamber for the length of time we did tire them off.
That's entirely possible.
Maybe it burned all their energy out.
Where'd I put that fucking recorder?
Was it out here?
Yeah, I just don't remember which cell.
What you said?
I think I set it on the sink or the bar, one of the two. There it is. 5 hours, 16 minutes, 1 bar, NDVP.
It only used one?
Huh?
It only used one bar?
No, it used 2, 1 left.
Yeah.
So again, that was in D21. And just because I set a recorder in here,
Did you hear that?
no, I didn't.
Maybe it was the road.
You made me sick earlier when I came up here. I was hacking and gagging like there was a fire. If that was you, could you make a loud noise for us, please? We'll stop and talk to you. Whoa, what the?
See, that's what I can hear. 2 minutes.
If I got anything like that.
Whoa, what the?
Nope. Didn't catch it.
See, that's what I can hear. 2 minutes.
Footsteps behind us.
Might have been echo too.
Were they allowed to paint their cells, or was this luck of the draw in the color?
I think both. I think sometimes guys got the cells and they were a certain color, and some other guys, trustees, allowed them to paint their cells as like a program.
Okay.
Like, you did good, what color you want yourself? I want blue, okay. You did good, what color you want yourself? I want it pink. And some of them do pink.
Why does that cell look bigger?
It's just the way it works. I mean, you might have a different classification of inmate per cell. Like if this is a lifer, you might want him to have a bigger room than somebody with a cell that's smaller, like some of the other ones.
Maybe it's just because of the shitter screen up.
Well, some of them are smaller than others. Or if you have like 2 people for sure living in the cell, you might want to give them a little bigger cell. Can you imagine living in here with another guy?
No.
Dude.
Sorry guys, ears itching.
Like I said, blue. This is good. This is dark. This is.
Yeah, see, this one's black floor. They must have been making shelves out of this area right here with cardboard. Because a lot of these rooms have that.
Plaster coming down, paint coming down.
Yeah.
You can see how many paint colors were under here too.
Yeah.
You have blue, you have brown, looks like you had green.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Amazing.
much history in this fucking place. Blue hooks are everywhere.
Duct tape still on the wall from 20 years ago. Or clear tape. I'd hate
Like you could tell this was a guy that was living here for a while because he was hanging his fucking blanket covering the bars because there's a hook on each side.
Yeah.
So this dude probably lived here for a long time.
Would they get write-ups for doing that?
Could. Depends on the CO that was working.
As long as they weren't causing too much fucking trouble, they pretty much just let them go. Right?
Yeah, the COs are smart. But, you know, some of them were jerks. But but you had to see skin when you walked by, so if they had something hanging up right there, you might be like, they would hear you coming and take it down
Yeah.
and put their arm out. Or,
This would be the worst place. You're the first cell, so you're gonna hear it all.
yeah, and everybody's showering right next to you, so you're getting muggy hot all the time.
Yeah.
I would hate to have the first cell by the showers. Ah, something's burning my eye.
I wonder if that fire alarm still works.
I guess we'll go pull the GoPros maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop this.
Imagine how many times people have walked up and down these, how many steps? Probably doing 2 million.
Especially the lifers.
Well, I don't think the inmates came up and down these too often, but the guards. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's
Joe was telling me that you'd be on a tier with, whatever amount of full cell inmates, and you'd have one guard for like the whole building.
what?
Yeah, he said there were times when there was one guard to cover all the tiers. That's crazy sauce.
I think that'd be like late shift or like midnight
Could
shift.
be. If something went on, you had to call back up and then get somewhere.
That's freaking crazy, dude. Alright, we're gonna.
Some of this shit turns on. See?
I forgot where I put B at. We're gonna have to figure that out on the notepad.
So yeah, that's the end of pretty much the end of night 1 roaming. As I promised last night, we'd go back to night 1. What was it? Final GoPro 10, final inside view. Okay, this cat is driving me nuts right now, guys. Let's see if this is it. There. He's gonna run down. Yeah. I think this was Chris actually filming me, so let's.
Alright, it's time.
Yes, okay. It's the right one. Want to make sure we had the right one, guys. And this is 45 minutes. This should take us to the end of the stream. So I don't remember where. Should I just let it play, or should I go ahead and jump up to when Chris comes to get me? Otherwise, we're probably just going to be sitting here watching this, which I don't mind. Like, if you remember, the audio with me in the chamber is not that good because Chris is filming from the outside. So there was a couple of things in there that we caught. I do remember that, but I'd have to go back through the notes, and I got to find my notebook too, where I kept all my EVPs. And I'll probably do that this weekend. Good thing is I do have to be up. I have to be up early in the morning. With my job, every now and then they like to give us an early Friday. So instead of working my 8 to 4:30, they want to do 7 to 3:30. So going an hour earlier and get off, an hour earlier, which is great. But it just means I have to get up earlier tomorrow. It's like, oh my God. And as hard as I, beat the pavement at work today, it is nice to be off early. But I'm crushed tired right now. I didn't sleep good last night. The cat wouldn't let me. Jack kept just waking me up like every hour. It's like, and I can't shut him out because he'll yowl his head off. Oh my God, freaking cat. Let me sleep, please. He gets to sleep all day while I'm at work, then keeps me up all night for attention because he doesn't see me during the day. And I had a couple guys at work today ask about the show. It's like, talked about the paranormal. They're like, what? It's like, yeah, I stream it. They're like, where do you stream it? We'll check it out. So it's like, wow. It's like, got a couple people from work going to be checking this out, at least on YouTube. So, but the good thing, like I said, is good and bad. Because I had to take down like 300 videos off YouTube because I can't go out and edit them all, we got to go back through all that evidence again. But we haven't done it in 600 shows. So it'll be good to go back over old evidence and be able to redo it since we know how to use Adobe a little bit better. Might be able to clear up some of that stuff a lot. Kind of excited to go over when I first started, some of the early shit. Granted, they're just clips because I didn't save all the old audio. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it too because it's been so long since I listened to it. But a lot of it is just clips. It's not the full audio because once I drew the clips, I threw everything away. I threw all the other audio away because it's just dirt. But from my investigation from Miracle Valley, Arizona, which to this day is still one of my favorites. Love the title. Wake me up before you go, 'cause I ain't planning on going parole. I thought that was clever. It just popped into my head too. I'm going, no. Brent, don't do it. Click, 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 click. Shit. Yeah. I dated myself a few times at work today too. One of the kids there, he's like 20. He's like, I call him a kid, 27. Because they switch up music every day in the back. Back in shipping and receiving, all the freight stuff, they pretty much play the music for the warehouse to see. And I asked him, I was like, hey, it's like, Steven, it's like, he's like, yeah, what's up, Brent? It's like, do you take requests? It's like, what do you mean? I'm like, a little bit later on, you might put on something a little bit heavier? It's like, yeah, what do you want? Can you put on some Slipknot or some Pantera or some Slayer? He goes, who's that? I was like, oh no. I'm old. He's like, I kind of know Slipknot. I was like, Slayer and Pantera. He goes, who's that? I'm going, oh shit. I felt old at that point. It's like, wow.
Down here.
Yeah, Dime and Vinny. Rip Dime and Vinny.
Everything in my pockets I don't need.
You can tell how nervous I am doing this. Those little exhales, it's like, yes, this is where we saw the reflection in the glass. It's kind of why I'm going back over it, kind of ease back into the streaming. And next week we're going to start back on the audio. I just kind of wanted to get the full energy back for doing this. So, kind of a flashback. I really kind of wish they would have let me be strapped into that bed. I know that's way fucked up saying that. Just had me be locked into that freaking bed, nowhere to go. I think that would have been the ultimate test of the paranormal. You know, being a museum piece, again, I know would never happen. But to fully experience as close as you can to an execution, could you imagine just locked down, you can't go nowhere, you're asking questions, and shit starts physically happening to you? You can't do a damn thing about it. You're along for the ride. But no, Brent, being shackled in there wasn't enough. You want to be strapped into the bed. The cheese has slid off my cracker, officially. Knowing what happened to me, how long it took to get over it, would I do it again? Actually, yeah, I would. Now that I know what to expect.
So what we'll do is we'll get you shackled up, run in, grab that GoPro, and lead me in.
You're not wrong, Fish.
So walk in here with the other GoPro.
Yeah.
We're all a little crazy here.
Just, so I think it's 9 or 7 actually. Right there.
I don't think your cracker had cheese. Corgi, you're probably right. It was more like that canned cheese spray. Not even classifying as cheese whiz.
So we'll get you shackled up, when we go GoPro, it's 9. Just follow me back, circle around, I want to sit down, shut the door, and then go around and get your back. It's up to you. You know, yeah, you think I'm crazy for doing that?
No, I've always had this weird thing like, say I last you in there and I die right here,
Yeah,
you're not getting out.
you got a point.
I'm gonna die right here.
Close it.
Say I last you in there and I die right here,
Yeah,
you're not getting out.
you got a point.
I'm gonna die right here.
Close it, but don't latch it.
So am I gonna die right here right now? No. But
Should
if
I?
I did, and you were in there, you're not getting out.
Should I take my phone in home with me?
I would, just in case something weird
Yeah.
goes on. I don't think it's gonna happen, with likelihood it is low, but.
That's a GoPro going dead.
Which one?
What the fuck? Not that I'm gonna be using a GoPro anymore.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am muted. Thank you. You hear thought that was a whisper in the background. Then you hear the shackles clacking. Yep, that's Chris putting the shackles on me. How you doing, MDS? Long time no see. Good to see you, bud. I'm doing good. Thank you, man. Just been busy. Finally got the energy to get back to stream. You have been, man. I appreciate it. Kind of keeping in contact. I like when people do that. It's just like I said, the past few months have been rough. I ain't gonna lie, but that's life. It happens. Yeah, life is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Life is way crazy.
Tap on the screen, make sure it's recording. It's recording. Okay. All right, it's time.
Funny as shit if I would have fell. Yeah, that's. When we're dead, relationship goes to die. Oh no, that's wrong. Did I just go off? Yep, the Yeti just went off. and that raises a good question. If your final words, would you say something witty? Would you say something clever? Do you have any final words? You're in the gas chamber. Yeah, can I have a gas mask? Really? Would you do something like that, or would you be sincere and be like, I'm sorry for what I did? It's like, yeah, I regret everything that I did that led me here, but I'm giving my life for my crimes, so, yada, yada, yada. Or would you be like, you have any last words? Would it be like, what's his face off Green Mile? Yeah, can I get fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and have Mae West sit on my face? Would you say something witty, or would you be sincere? That's a question for the ages. If you were in that situation, what would you do? I'd probably go out leaving a smile on people's faces and say something completely freaking stupid. Don't gaslight me. Well, there's that one. Yeah, lethal injection. I'm allergic to needles. Be like, yeah, Warden, these needles were kind of like you. Just a little prick. Yeah, that's where Chris started hearing voices. The recorder outside, I wonder if it picked up anything. No more pain, boss. Ouch, that hurt. It's a shocking experience. Green Mile really was a good movie. I honestly think at that point is when I start being affected. My breathing's a little different. Don't know if I'm nervous or it's just things are starting to get to me in there. I'm watching my bodily actions, it's just different. that, gotta admit, kind of creeping me out. The fact that it's in the execution chamber and the eddy's going off. You can watch the. Think how I felt being in there. So the eddy is actually going off when I put my hand out. Yeah, it is. Don't. I'm not gonna lie. The eddy is actually going off with me putting my hand out. This is cool. Worst room for a Dutch oven. Well, it was a gas chamber. You're not that far off. Just don't have the covers to pull over your head. What the fuck was that? That's a voice. That is a voice. That ain't me. Huh. Was that Chris's hand? I don't know. Watch right here. I think that's just Chris adjusting his hand. Reflection in the glass. Gotta be. Ghost handies. Oh my, I forgot about ghost blowies. Been a while since we said that on stream. Yeah, it's like I said, I've been on over 1,000 investigations. Nevada State Prison is still number one. Not this year. I'm not going to have the vacation. I started end of January or middle of January. hit my 90, then I start accruing vacation. Uh, if I can afford it, I'll go, but I don't know what's going on financially. Because I just replaced my AC unit and I got to do my garage door. I got to recoup some finances before I go back. Even if I can go for a day, I might. But it's not worth it to go for a night. You got to go for at least two.
What's been going on with Mr. Jesse Bishop? Well, and your name popped in my head, and I have to know. I really have to know. Why did you say, you're not going to take me out? I know this is the wrong place to ask that question, but you told the state that they're not going to take you out. You started breathing heavily. You do know that you helped them carry out your execution much quicker by doing that. Were you just being a wise guy because the guards told you to breathe deeply to speed up the process? Did you touch that little box next to me if that's what the guards told you?
And that's a good question. It's Jesse Bishop, which, again, this is Jesse Bishop. So, this gentleman right here, he claimed he was a hitman for the mob, convicted of murder, sentenced, all this and that. And his final words were, you're not gonna be the reason I go out or something like that. I'm gonna take myself out. So when the cyanide pellets hit the water, he starts breathing in deeply to speed up the process. I'm gonna take myself out. No, you're helping the state speed up the process. But still, I think it's funny. I'm going to take myself out. Nope. And the warden's sitting back going, you idiot. You know, I'm taking myself out. Nope. They've already taken you out. You're just helping them. It's inevitable. You're not getting out.
Eddie, I do have to ask you, this has been asked before by Susan and Chris and some other people. Are you afraid to leave this chamber with the fact that you might be judged? David, why do you remain in this chamber? Do you feel the same as Mr. Cole? Are you afraid to leave? Susan was afraid that I snuck in here tonight to speak with you for the fear of what happened to Michelle and Tammy and others would happen to me. I'm not trying to say I want you guys to attack me, but is there a reason that this didn't treat you differently? And I thank you for being kind to me.
They're stop letting people investigate the. Uh, there's a lot of places right now stopping investigations because it's just getting too commercialized. And people are vandalizing. People are taking shit. Uh, I I agree and disagree with it. Do I think it's good? Yeah, I do for a while. Usually, when people stop letting people investigate, they stop doing it for a couple of years. Either that or the location's getting so dilapidated they don't get the funding to be able to keep it up to where it needs to be to let people in there safely. So that's if it's a safety issue, then yes. Like with this investigation,
they did not, this, year and a half ago now, they did not let me to go up on the hill to investigate because there's too many spiders, too much dust, too much rat shit. Rat shit becomes, yeah, a safety hazard for breathing. The dust I can deal with, spiders I can deal with, but the air that comes off rat shit that's kept in enclosed areas for long periods of time, very, very hazardous to your health. But if it becomes with certain prisons with the old paint, the lead paint that wears off, yeah, it becomes a breathing issue. The the moisture that gathers on the bars with the rust and standing water. I agree with them shutting it down until they can maybe make it safe or allow certain areas to be brought up to where it is safe enough to go in. And if you lost out, I mean, sucks. You had the opportunity, you didn't take it, and now places are closed. With me, my friend in Goldfield, Danielle, who passed away, I can't get back into Goldfield until I make some new connections, unless my other, friend up there, John, can convince the other people to let me into certain areas I'd like to get back into. Can't go back into the mine. John explained to me the last earthquake that hit just north of Tonopah, Nevada, collapsed part of the mine and did some damage, so they will not let people down there. If I were to pay for it, they could attach me to a winch and drop me down in there. They'd probably allow that. But as far as climbing down in there with the original wooden ladders, no, it's not safe. So I've experienced that out here in areas in Nevada. I 100% agree with it. I support it. As shitty as it is for the field and for people wanting to see it, it sucks, but it's part of it. I mean, it's terrible, but it is what it is.
Chelsea and Dakota and a couple of our friends, they will be coming back here in a week or so to speak with you again. Will you show them the same kindness that you showed me? I'm only asking a favor because they did not do you wrong the last time they were here.
Yeah, some other places are having to do that too. Uh, I get it.
I am going to ask
I'm
a
waiting for them to
favor.
do the same to Waverly, and I still want to go investigate Waverly Hills.
Alani ever comes back into this room, Mr. Cole, Betty, would you do me a favor and place your hands around his neck? If he calls you Carol one more time, I want you to choke him. You have my permission.
Did I just say what I thought I said?
His neck. Comes back into this room, I am going to ask a favor on this note. If Alani ever comes back into this room,
Yep, I said it.
Mr. Cole, Betty, would you do me a favor and place your hands around his neck? If he calls you Carol one more time, I want you to choke him. You have my permission.
Me telling the spirits to choke somebody.
I don't want you to hurt
I'm
him,
not a nice guy, am I?
but I want you to get the sign that it's not right.
Oops.
Mr. Cole, Susan told me to talk to you about this. That what happened to you in life was not totally your fault. She told me a little bit of the story about your mother, how she used to dress you up. That was wrong. I don't know if she wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. But as you grew into a man that
Is it dilapidated, Corgi? Is it starting to fall down, or has it been torn down?
I know you saw it at the end of the night, and
being used as a laundry facility. Doesn't mean there's not activity.
I myself have had some really bad relationships, and alcohol did control my life for a few years. So I can partially understand your train of thought. Alcohol made me stupid shit.
And we got to be honest with ourselves here. Let's just go ahead and admit it. We've all been in bad relationships where she did something wrong, and one of the thoughts that pops through your head is just, I should just choke the bitch. I hate saying it like that. I'd never do it. I don't support it. But it's like, you just want to see what happens when her eyes pop out of her head. That optical poptitude, just like, can't believe you just did that. Just enough to let her know you mean business and you wear the pants in the family. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I don't support it. And I've beaten the shit out of people for that. But you know what? It has crossed our minds.
So I can partially understand your train of thought. Alcohol made me stupid shit. Russell, thank you for letting me know of your presence. Ooh, I am not feeling the same energy I did as I did when I walked in earlier.
That's because they're taking my energy.
I laughed at that because that scared me a little bit.
I don't know you like your wife does, and I want to do the same thing, Korg. I'm kidding.
Why am I feeling this Gary Benson in here right now? Your face just popped into
What'd
my
you
head.
do?
If you are here, sir, would you touch that box on this armrest next to it? Mr. Dennis,
Yeah, we love you,
you are
Corgi. We
here.
appreciate you in here.
Who did you murder to get us in this chamber? If you know me, please. When this was the gas chamber, what did it smell like in here with those pellets? Take a whiff hit the acid. People say it smells like pine oil. Is that true? Can you bust that box for me, please? Now, I'll be the first to say that I detest needles. So I can't even imagine a needle injection. And some say it burns your veins. I'm not asking you to show me what it feels like, but did it burn?
Came back with 3. Well,
Could you please tell my wife that that box won't make noise for me, please?
I want to find a way to put 2 56-inch TVs in my room and just get an HDMI splitter so I have 2 freaking great big freaking TVs.
As I said when I came in here, it's been 5 years of me trying to get in here. The first year, so I understand.
Tell me I'm
But
crazy
it's
for that
3
one.
years. Every time I want to come in here, they change the locks. Did you guys have something to do with that? Saying that it was just not the right time for me to get in here.
What did I just do? None of them were truly innocent. All convicted by a jury of your peers. Actually, the only two I think were innocent was John Hancock, which is right here. I think he was innocent. myself some kind of credit. At least I'm not running out of things to say. I forgot that I talked so much during this.
Me too, dude.
I feel you.
In my eyes.
Yeah, Chris was hearing shit.
Please say a prayer for these gentlemen in here. Able to do several things, so thank you. End EVP session in execution chamber. What the hell? I just turned off.
Is it hot?
No.
This one felt a little warm. Not hot, but.
I hope that didn't delete that.
Blue's going around big out here right
God,
now.
that'd be terrible. This one didn't. It's still going.
Yeah, I've got 8 hours 40. I hope it didn't.
When I came over here, the loudest bang happened in the cell right here.
Banging?
Yeah, I was pointing the camera right at it and it banged.
Wow.
And then I
Okay.
turned over here to open this door.
Alright.
I hope you feel better,
I'll
dude.
come back
Get
in a
that
second
shit
and get
kicked.
this.
Flu is bad this year.
Just yanked on my shirt too.
Okay. That's an easy way. Alright. Go ahead and we'll get this.
So yeah, that was going back over outside execution. which always fun going through that. So it's like I said, guys, it's good being back. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try to do a show tomorrow night. Probably go back and do some more video. I'll drag some older videos up. It was great. You're welcome, Fish. You're welcome, man. Probably go back over some older videos tomorrow night if I can find some. Of course I can, but then come Monday, we'll get back to audio. Just got to remember where we left off. I got to go through my notes and look that up. Horgy, Fish, everybody else kind of lurking in the shadows. MDS, if you're still here. Anybody else, just thank you. Those who are catching this on YouTube later, please come and join on Twitch Live. I am trying to set up the multi-stream so I could do YouTube Live at the same time. Might take a few days to get that set up, but look forward to that so we can be live on multiple platforms, get a lot of people in here, and just have a good old time. So, that being said, guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see y'all soon. Y'all take care.